Hello, I want to make this video today on the use of multiple journals in your art journaling. I want to make it for anybody who's like me, who's previously stuck to one art journal and found it quite restricting in a few ways, in the shape of the paper, the size of it, the different textures of paper, whatever it might be. I used to scold myself, and I think we're very critical as creative people. We're very critical on ourselves, not only on our art but also our processes, and it's not about the outcome, it's about the journey, as we all know. And so I wouldn't allow myself to start a new project until I finished a project, and it was very restricting, and it really doesn't need to be that way. It shouldn't be that way. That's the whole point of art, and being allowed to be free and open and, you know, make what you want to make. So I want to show you these 5 journals. I'm not going to show them all. I'm not going to go into it really detailed. I just want to show you that these 2 are my main journals. This big mama here, this is my main journal, which is great, but sometimes I just don't have the time to do, you know, this huge double spread papers where I start to finish and sit down for a couple of hours and do it. So I made this journal where I sat down and I just did a load of background pages, and then it allows me to come back to it and just sit down when I want to do a page where I just want to get it out. Don't want to mess around with the background, it's already done for me, and I can just put down my feelings on the page. So this journal has been quite good at that, because obviously it's a lot smaller than this bigger journal, but also I think I've allowed myself to be more myself in this journal. I've been very open with the ugly side of who I am, as well as, you know, the nice things that we journal about, because we do tend to journal about the pretty things rather than the ugly things. So this is actually, I've titled it The Pieces of Me Journal. So look, the ambitious side of me and the procrastinator, you know, feminist and romantic. So I'm not going to show you, you know, bore you with going through everything. I'll do the flips once I've completed. This one's still got a couple of pages, this one's still got a few in it. And I'll show you, I'll go through and do flips for these 2 when they're done. This one is a boredom book. I'll call it my boredom book, and it's a bit tatty. You can see the binding through it. It's a bit tatty now, it goes with me quite a few places. I bound it with my binding tool, and what it is, it's basically a load of scrap paper, scrap writing paper, scrap sketch paper, and I just higgledy-piggledy and I shoved them in. So I basically shoveled them and then stuck them in. And what it is, it's for whenever I come to a piece of sketch paper, and it's very cheap sketch paper, so it's coming through. And I would never advise to do that, because you feel like you've really wasted your time when, you know, the background comes through to the foreground. So what this is for when I'm in hospitals, because I've got some sick relatives at the minute, when I'm bored. Basically, if I show you, that's a picture of my best friend that I drew from memory. This is a picture of my grandma that I drew while she was sleeping. So I'm looking after my grandma, she's sleeping, and, you know, there's something crap on the telly because she watches really boring programs. So I take this book, rather than to just sit and watch crap telly or read rubbish magazines, I take this book with me. It's just got any scraps in it. It's just to make anything out of it. You come to the page and you have to do something with it. At the back, in case I got stuck, I put some journaling ideas, you know, journaling prompts. But that's basically what the boredom book is. I keep it in my handbag with a pen, a pencil, and a rubber eraser. If you don't know what a rubber means, because it means something else here. And this closure I made with Tim Holtz's scrunch paper on a brad, just to keep it closed when it's in my bag. So that's the boredom book. This journal here, this is my higgledy-piggledy one. I did it yesterday, I bound it. I've not, as you can see, I've not decorated the front. Just got a die-cut page on it. I'm really sorry about, it's handheld. This is obviously to show you the different books. I'm really sorry if I'm wobbling you too much, and most definitely if I'm saying too much. I do realise when I keep saying and I'm very sorry. I apologise, and I'll try not to do it anymore. So this one is my higgledy-piggledy one that I did yesterday. I did do a page in it. I've always liked the long length of a page. And so this one I put in, these are Fabriano paper, and they are four pages I think I put in. And these I painted years ago, ages ago, because there's going to be a painting, and I just put it into 3. This is an envelope that my best friend made me out of wallpaper. You know, old bits of pieces that I've had lying around. This is an envelope that I thought was too nice to throw away. Put a window in it so you can see artwork through it when I've done it. These tags, I have thousands of these tags. Thousands of these tags, so I put in 4 to make something, you know, love or something on that. Yeah, we need to get away from the pretty things, I think, with my art journaling. I think mine needs to get a little bit uglier, because that's what life is about, isn't it? This is, I'm sorry, more This is an old piece of artwork that I never finished, so stick that in there, because it'll make you do it. That's what my theory is. I will do it, because I've got to it, and I want to finish the journal off, and I want it to be all nice, and so I'll finish off anything that's in there. So this is an old envelope that I doodled on with a card in it years ago, never did anything with it. This is faux wood. This board here, the actual pages are just packaging board that I've recycled, and I just did this wood grain effect on it. I'll show you how to do that. I'll do a tutorial on that because it took literally a second to do that. So this needs a closure and it needs whatever else. This one I did years ago, and this is going to be 6 by 6. If I just show you in the bigger one, this page, what I will do is 6 by 6 scrapbooking pages like this one that have a border on. I will put in here. You can see it's got, this used to be just a folder that I used to use. It's an altered 6 by 6 scrapbook, and I just used to use it to keep my art journaling drawings in, bits and pieces of drawings that I would do for when I would come to art journal. But I want to turn that into an art journal as well. It's going to have a handle on here, and you know, going to bling it up, etc. So that when I come to want to do a 6 by 6 like here, I can stick it in there. I wanted to write on this one, as you can see, so that's why I put it in here rather than in that one. And I won't properly start this one until my bigger one is complete, and then this one may take the place of this one, I don't know. But they all have different uses. This is what I'm trying to drum in. If I'm not doing it very well, I'm sorry. Every single journal has a different use to it. So if you want to go about different journals at the same time, this one's March to May, this one's March to May, who cares, you know? It's for you.